If you are looking to learn more about Faire.com, you have landed on the right video. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Dallas Gordon here. What is up, go-getters? Today I'm going to be talking to you all about my own opinions about Faire.com, and I want to share my experience with shopping on the platform. Just to let you know, they did not sponsor this video, but I do have my affiliate link for joining Faire down in the comments, so I just want to be transparent about that. I want to talk to you about my real experience with Faire.com. It is one of my top favorite platforms to shop on. I do have another video where I did talk about Faire and Tundra, and I think one other, and I did compare some different marketplaces for wholesale buying and selling. But as I mentioned on that other video, guys, Faire is my absolute favorite. So I wanted to come by and do another video and share even more with you guys about why I love Faire.com. So it is snowing today here in Maryland. We are snowed in again. So excuse the attire. This is stay at home, snowed in attire. Okay. So don't mind me. We are going to get started. So Faire.com, guys, is a place for those of you who don't know what it is. If you are a retailer, I'm an online retailer and I help other online retailers, but if you are a retailer in general who is looking to buy great products online for your store, for your boutique, for your subscription box, Faire.com is a very, very good option for you to do that. If you are a wholesale seller, so you have products that you make by hand or, however you make them, let's just say you have a warehouse and you produce your own products and you are looking for people to be able to sell wholesale to, or let's just say you are a buyer but you mark your products down to wholesale prices so that you can do business with other businesses, this is also a great marketplace for you, and I'm going to share why. So Faire.com has done a lot of legwork in order to get the traffic up on their website. They are literally, guys, the go-to place for wholesale buying. So you really definitely want to buy and sell in a place that people know about, that people are interested in selling their products on. Why? Because that makes the selection better. That makes the selection better for buyers, for us who want to buy products, because there are a lot more sellers and there are a lot more products available for us to buy. And that makes the marketplace better for the sellers as well, because there's a great pool of buyers that's organically being generated through Faire for you. So that's organic traffic for you. So this could be a win-win for the buyer and the seller. So some of my top favorite things about Faire, I love the ease of being able to go in and search for certain keywords, being able to use the different filters they give you to look for products. So the ease of being able to find products is on point with Faire.com. Okay, so you can sort your results. It does respond a little differently on computer than it does for mobile phone. So if you want to do certain kinds of searches, it may be easier to do them from a desktop computer than a phone. So that's one of the great things about Faire.com, is it's easy to find stuff, hands down, and this is for the buyers. Another thing that's amazing about Faire.com, which really kicks the other platforms in the butt, is that they do give net 60 accounts. So they give you 60 days to be able to pay back your invoices, which a lot of the other platforms such as Tundra, such as Abound, which I still have, I don't know what they're looking for because I still haven't gotten approval over Abound, so I just don't shop over there, is they offer net 30s, but Faire.com will actually give you 60 days to be able to pay back invoices. They also do, specials and stuff like that around the holidays. So around Thanksgiving or so, around Black Friday or so, they did like a net 90. So anything that I purchased in November, I didn't have to pay it back until just this month. So that was an amazing thing where I had 90 days. It may have been the month before. I don't know the months, y'all, but it was a 90-day net deal that they were doing, okay, where you had 90 days to pay back. I can't tell you the exact criteria that they are really looking for because I'm not behind the scenes with that. But what I will tell you that you do need to have, you need to have all the appropriate things that you need to have in your state for your business. So make sure that you're registered as a business, that you do have your EIN number, that your company is registered with your state. They're going to ask you to connect your bank account using, I think it's either Plaid or Plaid. They use this app that connects their company to your bank account so that they can see your financials, or they're going to ask you to upload some statements so they can see what your financial health is and if you can handle paying back the net 60. So another thing that I love about Faire, and we're still talking about the credit here, and the reason why I'm talking so much about credit is because I do own a subscription box company, and as some other subscription box owners out there know, it is great when you can have credit on things and you don't have to always be taking cash to pay for things. It's great to have a window where you can make sales and pay it later. So I love to establish credit with different companies. So another good thing about the credit is that they give you increases. I believe it's every few months or so, every 3 months. They will reevaluate you if you reapply, and they will raise your credit. I think at this point I have over $15,000 or so of credit with Faire. So it's very, very amazing. Another thing that is amazing about Faire.com, guys, is that they do have what they call insider shipping. So if you are part of the insider program, which last time I checked was about $20 a month, if you are a part of that program, guys, you'll be able to save on shipping. So let's just say that you order $1,000 worth of products and you don't have to pay for shipping on them. That is a huge blessing to be able to skip out on shipping for huge, large packages. My last purchase from Faire was sugar scrubs from a company, and the boxes literally weighed over 60 pounds that were coming to my location. So it really was a big deal that I paid $0 to have that stuff shipped. Imagine if I had to pay to have that stuff shipped. I will say that only certain companies participate in the insider program, but most of them do. Okay, most of them do, because it's beneficial for them to participate. So what I will say about one of the cons, I would say, about probably buying from the buyer end on Faire is that Faire is going to charge the wholesalers fees to be able to sell on their platform. I don't think the fees are as high as they are over on Abound, but what you're going to find is that if you find retailers on Tundra versus Faire, or if you start conversations with the sellers off of Faire, you're going to find that a lot of the prices on Faire are a little higher because they have to take into account for the fees that they are being charged, which takes me to my next point. Faire is a great place to start conversations and to build relationships with suppliers all across the globe. I have relationships with suppliers in Canada, France, the Netherlands, as well as where I'm located within the United States. And I've been able to establish these relationships with different suppliers that I would have never been able to find on my own through Faire. How do you do that? When you find suppliers that you want to work with, especially if you're doing large volume, start conversations with them. A lot of them will be willing to offer you net accounts separate from Faire. A lot of them will be willing to give you discounts right on Faire. And it's not all about discounts, but it's more about building relationships. If these suppliers know what you're looking for, they can be more of an assistance to you. So you want to start conversations. I will say that every brand on Faire isn't buyer friendly. They don't all have, all of them are not open to wanting to have conversations with you, but a lot of them out there are. So those are the things, guys, that I absolutely love about Faire. I don't want to talk it to the ground or talk a hole in it. You know what I mean? You can get that this is one of my favorite platforms for all of the reasons that I listed. I get some great deals. I build some great relationships. I save some great money on shipping. And I get some great credit. I have a great credit account with Faire. So those are some of the reasons why I love shopping. And let's just not forget about the amazing selection on the platform. So if you want to check Faire out, whether or not you're a buyer or you're a seller or wholesale seller, definitely click the link down in my description box. It definitely helps me and my family anytime. You can click any links in my description box or subscribe to this channel or thumbs up this channel. Any of those things that you do, guys, always helps to push this family forward and helps for me to continue to contribute to my amazing family and to the world. So I want you guys to be blessed. Don't forget, whatever you put your hands to shall prosper. If you believe, if you want to hang around, be sure to stick around. The Go Getter Tribe would love to have you. So I will see you guys on the next one.